started. Hello and welcome to LEAF DEBRIEF. I think what we're in for today is actually going to be a little bit more of a stone debrief. I need to find a good rock. So what we're doing here is setting up some basic protections for people at crosswalks, because that is becoming a real problem around here. Around everywhere, as far as I'm aware. The drivers just aren't what they used to be, and you know, we can argue all day about why that is, whether it's COVID related or, you know, people are just distracted by all the funny things going on in the world. But yeah, at the end of the day, most important thing here is to stay safe. And it's possible you've heard me talking on Twitter about the crosswalk rocks, crosswalk walks. Chris calls them the pet rock. And basically, if you're worried that I'm throwing rocks at drivers, I need you to calm the fuck down, because it's nothing like that. I don't like injuring people. That is not my modus operandi here. No, see, the idea here is to intimidate, but obviously to intimidate in a way that you don't just look like you mean it, you do mean it. You know, you're intimidating because you mean it. And what you mean is this rock that I've got in my hand, I'm not afraid to beat down the hood of your car with it if you buckle up on my hip, because at the end of the day, my hip is flesh and bone, and your car is gonna beat my hip in a game of rock, paper, scissors on the road. So ultimately, yeah, it's just there we go, a matter of making sure your assets are always kind of set up in a way that no matter where you end up, you've always got something to brandish. Oh, someone left a nice little dip bar for us. So we put the brick right there, and probably one right to the other side there. And the idea with these is not so much to look like you're threatening anybody, but just to appear threatening. Appear threatening enough that on this busy street, even though everybody's a little bit batty and sometimes takes turns when they shouldn't, we can kind of guarantee a little bit of security by setting up these little traps for them. Weapons for us, but not weapons of destruction, weapons of intimidation. And once Asia gets back on that there bus, we can head back over to the other side. Oh, it looks like we need a brick over there too. See if we can catch this light. Yeah, that's the stuff. Stay there, stay there. Where are you going?
Where are you going?
I said stay there.
Oh.
Where am I going? There we go. Alright. So now we have 3 corners loaded. That one's the only one, or we need one more of those bricks. But the idea is, as you cross these streets, you just kind of use the bricks to hold in your hand as you're waiting. I'm telling everybody about crosswalk rocks. It's just too fucking crazy drivers, right? I don't feel good about this at all. And yeah, I'm trying to explain that the purpose of the crosswalk rock is not to, you know, be out in the world hitting people's hoods. You want to avoid that. This is a preventative strategy. An ounce of prevention is worth a, how does that go? A pound of cure? I just well, it's a good fucking expression, and it's what we're preaching here. It's just preventative methods So yeah, you hold the brick or rock or whatever you think looks threatening enough. I don't know. I don't think people are really reacting to grocery bags and umbrellas and stuff anymore. It's just like, this needs to be really driving home the concept of property damage. You know, you need to have something that will make the people who are stopped waiting to turn left think that's gonna really fucking dent my hood. That is gonna drive up my insurance premiums, and if they use that, and if it's my fault as the driver, I'm gonna be stuck in a position where I can't argue that very well, because I'm a car and they're a person, and they use that brick to try and save their life. And the car, you know, it may not have had the chance to save its hood, but 2 people are still alive. So yeah, that's the prevention method. You carry that brick right across the road, and you make sure, if you really feel like you need to just stare every goddamn person right in the eye as you walk across. Take a little time if you have to. Send a message if you're feeling like someone was about to, you know, test a boundary. I don't like when people test boundaries in cars. That can kill people. When I test boundaries as a human, with consideration that my life is very quickly extinguished by a car, and a car's life is not very quickly extinguished by me. So, car drivers, if you keep that in mind, you will not probably get hit by a brick on your hood by me or Asia. She's not a brick thrower, but I don't doubt that you'd fuck up a hood if they started. I've seen what you've done to me. She's got a fucking strong kick, ladies and gentlemen, and so the idea is my love here should never have to kick a hood, because God forbid I wouldn't want to be that hood. But also, if you make her do that, you're gonna get a brick from me. So anyway, that is the Crosswalk Rock Pet Rock, and you can set these up in your neighborhood, and people will give you strange looks, but then they'll look away pretty fast once they see the brick. All right, have a great day, everybody.